after that, oh, what's this here? RDM issue 4. Rogueport today. Late in the afternoon today, Gomez, known for napping in the flowers in the West Side Park, was found eating flowers and giving a stern warning by authorities. Asked for comment, Gomez stated, "Well, I just really love flowers, and I was hanging out, and before I knew it, they were in my mouth. I'm so ashamed." Citizens of Rogueport responded with disbelief and grudging support for the strengthening of flower conservation efforts. Shop Reporter Go! This time, we introduced the Twilight Shop. Watching the husband and wife proprietors of the shop at work is a heartwarming sight, but don't get on the hubby's bad side. Don't you go smiling at my wife, says the jovially jealous shopkeeper. I'm hers for life, and your fancy big city teeth aren't gonna change that. Well, who could doubt their eternal love? Surely not this reporter. We press the shopkeeper for further comment, but regret that his words are unprintable here. Oh, did he say some swear words that are not PG for the report? We did learn from his highly chatty spouse that there will be a double point sale for all RDM readers. Just show her this screen in the next 15 minutes to double your points at any purchase. Cooking for rookies. Alright, my little rookies. We're on to an intermediate level recipe today. The dish is a healthy salad. Just slice up a turtley leaf and a horsetail, mix them together, and you're done. Perfect for your next gathering of herbivores. Editor's note, that's all for today, but check your mailbox soon for another exciting issue. Published by Rogueport Restoration Committee. Alright, so, at the end of every chapter, there should usually be, oh my gosh, another book, and it's 128 coins. Let's go. Let's buy it. And then should I read it? I think I should. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. Super Luigi Volume 2, Allies in Adventure. It's a little warm, Luigi muttered, the sweat dripping from his brow as he followed the compass up Rumble Bump Volcano's side. Must find the secret grotto. While Luigi had guts to spare, he did need a guide, and he found one in Bluey, a blooper he met in town. Brave Bluey joined Luigi and instantly proved to be invaluable. With his aid, Luigi bested a savage statue that protected the treasure. That treasure was none other than a piece of the marvelous compass, a piece that pointed west to Plump Belly Village. The second Luigi saw Plump Belly Village, he knew something was amiss. All was well, and Luigi soon learned the reason why the mayor, the town, was at the mercy of a sinister serpent who demanded sacrificial lasses. Burning with indignation, Luigi formed a team of liberators. A fierce Bob-omb warrior named Jerry joined his crew, and Chase, not surprisingly to stick with Luigi for the duration of his quest for Eclair. Fortified by his allies, Luigi strode onto the lair of the beast, a foul, two-headed snake. No time to think, Luigi sprang forth. Twin heads snapped at his heels, fangs dripping venom. Then, as one mouth gaped wide to swallow Luigi, the other one crept behind. Our hero sensed the treachery and fainted before leaping. The heads collided and the beast ate itself. The prize? A compass piece. The village is begged their savior to stay with them, but a grim-faced Luigi pressed bravely onward. Okay, you just skipped like a ton of stories. Even Luigi's story was more detailed this time around. Alright, so, let's go back to the sewers, shall we, and do the usuals. It's usually recommended that as soon as you go back to Rogueport, you should probably go to the sewers and go to the Thousand-Yeaer Door as soon as you can, because then more interesting stuff happens. Also notice how I'm back here and the pipe for kill-all key has not shown up yet, and that's because, well, you gotta go to the Thousand-Yeaer Door first in order for the pipe to appear. I mean, it makes sense, right? So, let's go. Actually, you know what? Let's do something else. Because, as you can see, we actually got new enemies this time around. So when you complete Chapter 5, then the Rogueport Sewers is actually full of stronger enemies this time around. So, first off being Magikoopas. Magikoopas, I'm actually going to tell first because I know that Magikoopa is going to be a huge pain in the butt if I try to deal with it. But Magikoopas have 7 HP, 4 attack power, and they have a Polygon Blast, they can heal, they can do a magic boost, and they can copy if they're solo dolo. And so this is kind of like the weakest variation of Magikoopas that we've seen in Glitz Pit. And these are going to be your enemies from now on, just stronger enemies in Rogueport. I leveled up, I upgraded more FP, so I have more FP. And we're supposed to go down that pipe, but I'm actually going to take a little detour because there are a couple things that we can do now that we have Bobbery as well as our new abilities. So first off, with Bobbery, you can actually head over here and blow up this wall. And then we're going to go ahead and make our way over to this house, which is where this pipe will take us to. And then we got this guy. Who is this guy? Alright, what is your name? Welcome to Chet Rippo's Adjustment House. This is where you come to adjust your stats and partners ranks. Oh, okay. Yeah, not exciting. So if you want to adjust your stats, like if you want to adjust how much HP you want, how much FP you want, and badges, then you can do that. You can even do that with your partners too. I never take advantage of that because the stats that I got is just as fine as it is in my IMO. So, in addition, you can head across over here to where we originally fought the blooper, and also on our way to Chapter 1, which is this pipe. You can head over to use the boat, and when you make your way here, then you get yourself another Shine Sprite. So, since Bobbery's our last partner, and we got 11 Shine Sprites, what are we going to do with the rest of the Shine Sprites? Okay, something I actually forgot to show off from the last chapter is as soon as you have Vivian, you can actually go into this room, and you need to have Vivian here, because Vivian protects you from spikes coming from the floor, and these spikes come at you so fast, you will not be able to beat these spikes without Vivian. I'm gonna be safe here. Okay, good. Alright. And then, in here, we got Spike Shield. Spike Shield allows you to... Oh, you can't do that shortcut anymore! Oh, man. You can actually jump on those spikes there, and it'll actually take you back to the beginning of the room, which was an excellent shortcut that they unfortunately took away in this version of the game. At least that's what it seems like. But Spike Shield allows you to jump on spiky enemies. It wasn't super helpful in Chapter 5, but in the next chapter, that's going to be helpful. You'll see. Alright, so then the other thing is you can use Bobbery to blow up this pillar out of the way, and then you don't need to go on the other side of the sewers just to get to the town area of the sewers, which is awesome. So if you go to this side of the sewers, which is where you would enter from the West Roadport, and we have Hammer Bros, but then we also got, oh god, Koopa Trolls! Oh yeah, you thought you could first strike me? You better think again. But Koopa Trolls have 6 HP, 4 attack power. They're spiky, so you normally can't jump on them ordinarily. But fortunately, this is the power of Spike Shield. You can actually jump on them without any harm. Unfortunately, your partners don't get this ability though. So Koopa Trolls can actually summon more Koopa Trolls using their whistle move. They can even charge up their attack by 2 points, which is devastating if they charge. But then otherwise, their normal attack is a shell toss move, just like what this Koopa Triple can do. And fail at blocking miserably. But then also, additionally, they can actually use a move where they're hiding their shell and it completely negates damage. So let's go ahead and make our way over to the pipe. And we're going to check out the other side, because there is something to show off on the other side. I'm going to give myself a couple tries at this, where, if you go behind over here, you can use this boat, and we are going to go quite a bit of ways over to where I want to show. And if this doesn't work, then, well, I'll have to come back here later, which is what you're supposed to do anyway. But there is a way, I've never done it before, where you can actually do this earlier than you're supposed to. So we'll see if I can... I'll try my best. Alright, so first off, we got a bunch of Spanias, as well as a new enemy. I'm gonna try and fight the new enemy first. Okay, good. All right. So this new enemy is called a Spunya, and a Spunya has 12 HP, 7 attack power, and 2 defense point. It is massively strong. But we're gonna defeat it because I'm quite crazy. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. But yeah, you can kind of consider this as kind of like a sort of a pseudo mini boss of some kind. But yeah, it's pretty much just a regular Spania, but like ridiculously powerful. Oh! If you could super guard it, it's really good. Oh man, we're doing a pretty good job with these guys. Yeah, you just kind of have to... The timing is usually whenever these enemies are within your hitbox. I must have just timed it just too early, which is fine. Okay, and then what I will do is I'm going to go ahead and send out Vivian. I'm going to go ahead and use Fiery Jinx, because it's really good. Boom! Look at that! Alright, watch this. Can I do this? No! It's so, like, he comes at you so fast, especially when he's so close to me. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I have to take her, and you get tons of EXP if you can successfully defeat one. They're not very hard, at least at my level, they're not very hard. So, let's take care of the rest of these guys, shall we? Okay, so as you can see, there are 3 Shine Sprites. 2 of them that you can get normally. But then, there is this Shine Sprite that's really high up. You're intended to get this after this very next chapter. However, there is a way, and it sounds really ridiculous, and it is, but you can actually get that Shine Sprite basically right now, if I can actually get up to this platform and do it. So first, it requires me to not have to get these 2 Shine Sprites yet. And, oh boy. What is my next step here? Oh! Okay, I'm on the Shine Sprite. That's not good. Yo! Wow! Okay, so that skips having to come back here later. Wow. So you gotta be careful not to hit the block that you're on. Otherwise, you're going to get that Shine Sprite and then you lose your chance at it. Assuming you haven't gotten the other Shine Sprite block yet. So I was very close to failing. You can also use Huff and Flutter right underneath the Shine Sprite block at just the right time. It is very hard. Especially since in that room you don't have a very good vertical perception. Okay, so with that weight off my shoulder, let's actually go to the Thousand-Year Door. Yeah, that was insane that I actually got that. I've never done that before. I just read online that you can actually do it, and I thought, let's try it out, because screw it. What do I got to lose? Alright, back to the TTYD. We are.
Oh yeah.
Great news, my friends! Now we know the next Crystal Star is in Poshley Heights! Wait a tick, I've heard tale that only the rich and famous call that place home. Yes, and I believe Poshley Heights is also home to a shrine to the stars called Poshley Sanctum. The next Crystal Star must be hiding inside that shrine. I'm certain of it. Fairly certain. Mostly certain. But hey, no fearsome monsters or dangerous dungeons this time. Just a simple tourist attraction. Harm! Sounds positively scintillating, dear boy. Paint us there. Point us there, I think. I think that makes more sense. That's the best part! You ride the most famous train of all, the XS Express! Yes, after a luxurious steam engine excursion, the next Crystal Star, it will be yours! Getting those Crystal Stars has been backbreaking work, but this time will be a cinch! Pardon me for saying so, but mustn't you have a treasury full of riches to ride that train? That may be true. Perhaps you should ask Don Pianza for help with this too. Ah, no. Terribly sorry. Impossible. Can't do it. The man's reprehensible. Well, drat. I suppose there's nothing for it, eh, old boy? If we must, we must. Let's go. Excellent. Then we're set. We may not have much time until the demon resurrects. You must hurry. I'll gather all the information I can. You guys handle your end of things. Alright, so there we go. So we gotta go to... Oh, what? Are you Mario? Did you get this email? Look, technology freaks me out. So, if you're not Mario, please destroy his email, okay? Yeah, you know, confidentiality notice. If this is not the right recipient, then please discard this email. But if you are, thanks for saving my captured friends. I figured I'd share a hot tip with you as thanks. So here it is. There's still lots of treasures in Creepy Steeple. Of course, knowing you've probably already found it all. I'm so useless. Well, enjoy your not-so-useless adventure, the Creepy Steeple do. What are you doing here? What impeccable timing. Yes, this was destined. When I consulted my star charts, I saw a portentous sign for you, Mario. It went thusly. In the house of the dragon that flew through the air, beyond the reversible stair, near the empty black chest that cursed you, lies a clue to help your allies learn. I have no idea what it means, unfortunately, but I have no doubt of its importance as a sign for you and your friends. If you figure out this mystery, come and tell me immediately. Okay, I don't know what it means, but, yeah. Actually, I do know what it means. You know what it means? It means we go back to Hooktail's castle. We go to the black chest room. We go in here, where we set out the trap, where there was, falling spikes. We no longer have to worry about setting the trap, but as you can see, there's a bombable wall over here. So, you can actually blow up this wall, and it takes us to another area, so brutal, but hit the switch, and then crumbled paper reveals an up arrow. What does that mean?